Here is the Goku animation. I've heard a lot of people complain about it, but I think it looks okay. Also, I really need a new mouse. Moving itself. Not nowhere near your mouse. And this is the exchange. By the way, of course, when it comes out officially, which is today, well, tomorrow for us in Europe, there will be, of course, English translations for the voiceover. I'm just skipping some of it because I know a lot of people. Go check it. If you want the whole video in full, go check out Toon Rami's video. Or Master, or The Truth. Okay, so the categories, of course, because they're a tag unit, they get both categories of both the Goku and the Vegeta, which is pretty impressive. Its leader skills, Future Saga or Fuse Fighters. Fuse Fighters already has 2 leader skills, so it's a bit interesting. And you need Bond of Parent Child and Final Trump card for the final part of the leader skill. Okay, so it looks like it greatly stacks attack and raises defense for 1 turn and lowers attack. And again, the 18 key also greatly raises attack. So you can do a lot of damage with the active skill. Causes mega colossal damage to enemy and raises allies' defense by 60% for 1 turn. I love that. By the way, remember they have to be in slot 1 for this to be effective, because otherwise, because you actually have to do the super attack, so they have to be a slot 1 unit to do that effect. But I wish this had been 2-turned. I'm not gonna lie. 2-turned would have been really good. Attack and defense 200%. Receive an additional key +2. Remember, yep. Per superclass ally or future class Sagalan team. Attack and defense +50%, up to 150%. They're going to do a lot of damage with that. So you just need 3 superclass or 3 future, depending on which. So if you have 3 super, so yeah. If you have 3 future, it'll trigger. If you have 3 super, but you can't mix and match. You can't. Well, I guess you can technically, but not really. Chance of evading enemy attack. Damage reduction rate 20% up to 60%. Now it also has some more damage reduction by 10% when all allies are superclass or there is a future saga. But remember, Super Saiyan 4 Goku Carnival also gives 10% to power beyond Super Saiyan. So even though it's 70% here, if you have that Goku on rotation, given the buff, that is 80% damage reduction, which is along with the 70% dodge chance, right? No, 80% dodge chance and 70% damage reduction. No, 80%. Yeah, 80% dodge and 80% damage reduction with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. 200 attack and super effective with 18 or more key. I do wish that was crits, but I'm a sucker for that. I'm probably gonna go additional and dodge if I get him. He also gets to when receiving an attack, which means you don't have to be hit. So that's good. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. And then here we got the Vegeta. Vegeta greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, lowers defense, and then massively raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn. So I don't know if it's a stack for the 18 key. Now Vegeta gets key +7 and attack and defense 200% just default. So you're pretty much going to get your 18 key at all times. 50% chance to crit, 50% chance to dodge, 40% damage reduction. But remember, you also have the 10% from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, if you have him. Or if he's not even transformed yet. Also remember, Super Saiyan 4 Goku also gives defense. So yeah. And he also gives 80% attack and defense and key to any allies named Trunks. For the character and allies. Okay, so if you have... That's still weird. But okay, so if you have 2 of this, then if you have this one in slot 1, I don't think he's already a slot 1 unit, but if you have him in slot 1, and then have the other one in slot 3 with this, he would get the attack and defense plus 80%. I mean, technically, you could have them in slot 1 and 2, but they won't link. Attack and performs a crit, yes. But he has to be in slot 3, which means that he will be off rotation. So, when attacking with 80 more key, attack and defense plus 250%, launches another super attack. When active skill or when attacking with 20 more key, launches an additional super attack. He is going to be hitting like crazy. And here is the animation of Vegito. Remember, Vegito is just one attack as an active skill. You don't transform into Vegito, which is why people are really frustrated that he has a huge fire leader skill. I don't mind it, but I can understand why some people are frustrated. Oh, it's so good looking. This doesn't look as good in my opinion, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of more hyped for this. Okay, so Vegito raises attack by 300%, temporary, and causes, so only during this attack, and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Attack and defense plus 20%, and can nullify attacks that are guaranteed to hit, making it puzzle. See, it says in battle. Now, if this is permanent dodge cancelling, that is insane. The current unit that has that is Tech UI, and that's only for a limited amount of time, if I remember rightly. So if this is a permanent dodge cancellation from 4th turn, it is only from, you only have to wait till the 4th turn from the start of battle. You can have one of your, if you're running 2 of these, like you've got the LR and you also run in the friend, you can have the Vegeta buff, and then you can also have this. We'll talk about Vegeta in a second. Because you don't need to use this, well, you could, I guess, but you don't really need to use this both. Especially if it's a permanent. And Vegeta massively raised attack, causes ultimate damage. Vegeta gets permanent guard, but he also gives a 15% attack and defense to future Saga allies, which looks like it's a permanent buff, which I know compared to some of the numbers, 15% sounds low, but trust me, 15% is insane. Plus an additional 10% defense for those that belong to bonded parent-child for 4 turns. See, the reason why I think it's a permanent buff is because that has a little separate thing. And again, this is, again, from the 4th turn. But yeah, they're insane. Let's have a look at Rose. But if you want to watch the animations without me talking, I have uploaded them as shorts. The Rose animation is actually better done as a short than the Goku one because I screwed up the bar. I'm having to hold the mouse so it doesn't move. Again, this is nearly 5 AM. I'm recording this a bit late because I was watching Toon Rami's reaction. I'm not be honest. I'm going to be honest. This is the reversible exchange intro with the Zamasu. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Oh. So yeah, they're both extreme strength. They've got a lot of the categories. Not as many as Goku and Vegeta, but still quite a lot. Are they on Power Beyond Super Saiyan as well? Oh yeah, because of Rose, so they will also get the... they'll also get the Goku buff. I don't think you'd want to run him though. He's a Super Box leader, which is rubbish for this. I'm sorry, I feel bad. Greatly raise attack, raise defense, greatly raise attack, and of course, unlike Goku, he raises allies' attack by 60%. He's basically the same as the Goku, but reversed, really, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a lot like the Goku, except for instead of the extra damage reduction, he has guard, which I think makes him a little bit better than Goku in my opinion. But Goku is still really good, not gonna lie. And they're still gonna hit like crazy. Let's have a little skip ahead to the reversible exchange. They cooked with the Zamasu as well, by the way. I feel like the tags look better than the actual original ones. Because Vegeta looks so much better than the Goku, in my opinion. And Zamasu looks better than the Rose. Am I weird? Probably. Again, if you want to watch this without me talking, please go check out the channel. But by the way, we will be summoning on this today, tomorrow. We'll get this summon video up as soon as possible. I don't know if I'll summon on Rose because it's Carnival banner, but we will be summoning on the Goku banner. That's for certain. Greatly raise attack and defense with 1 turn. Again, this is a lot like the Trunks, but this one, no, Trunks, the Vegeta. But this instead recovers 20% HP, which is insane. Also, it's, I think the third, yep, same. Almost same, has guard, almost the same. Future Saga category allies 10%. It's nice that it's Future Saga and not Super Bosses. I would rather this just be extreme, in my opinion. If this had been extreme, it would have been much better. And either with 20 key or with the active skill, you get an extra super. But also, if your HP is 60% or less, you do a critical hit guaranteed. You get more damage and you heal. That healing is the sustain is going to be amazing with this character. As long as you don't die, you're going to never die, really. And that's it with the super attacks. All that's left now is the chance balls. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. Do you play Dokkan Battle? Will you be summoning? Until next time, goodbye.